My sincere apologies for asking this of you.
You must not be that apologetic if you're still asking me.
I know you're heading for Remire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but... well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind and accompanying us to Garreg Mach Monastery instead.
And why would I do that exactly?
Money.
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you. At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full.
No, that's fine if you don't have money on you. I'll just, like, take Dorothea and we'll call it even. That seems like a fair trade, right? I'm actually making out like a bandit in that exchange.
Also, between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you are well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign, perhaps in blood.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back.
The plot demands it!
Anyway, the whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
I think that was a threat. And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garreg Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
Well, well, well. I guess I accept that I have no choice, because obviously from agreeing to go of my own volition, being the other option, I have no choice.
You make a poor case, Alois, but I can see where this is heading. I'll come with you to the monastery, but I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Bless you, my friend. What a noble soul you are. I'd say you saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
I want to run my sword through your esophagus.
Alois, has anyone ever told you that you're...
Don't. Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
I would love to kill him of a heart attack right now.
Told me what?
Told you how dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man can pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small share of positive comments on it. There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garreg Mach. Perhaps somewhat unwillingly, I might add.
What do you mean you heard that? That was literally said just now. Were you, like, listening? Like 4 feet off screen?
I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us. But, well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your own business. The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Lament my lack of choice.
No one gets a say when they're up against a squadron of knights.
No, I suppose not. Apologies again for dragging you into this mess.
Yes, that's quite enough chatter. Let's save our energy for the road. To the monastery!
Listen, I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But I'll find a way to make it up to you, I promise.
Alright, you could, you could give me Hilda. That's another fair exchange where I make out like a bandit because it's not actually fair.
Thanks, Claude. I know you will.
Hey, hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind.
You know you've had a busy day when you rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Reflect on Claude.
Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble, and I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with. Seems like Edelgard thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries. It feels like Dimitri's always checking in on me every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king. The kind who looks after his people.
Of course you only pick up on their rosy qualities. You really are a delight. Have I told you that lately? Still, you better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Save up.
Prologue. 3 houses.
We have to play all of 3 houses before we can play more 3 hopes? That's insane.
Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garreg Mach's Officers' Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garreg Mach.
That sure is Garreg Mach. Nothing mocks quite like Garreg.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
Yo! It's Death Knight! Why can't I remember your name? Yuritsa! Your name's Yuritsa! I highly doubt I'm gonna get you in this playthrough, unfortunately.
Greetings. My name is Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Seros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
Yeah, I'm humble. No, I'm not.
It was nothing. You take a job, you make sure it gets done. That's what a mercenary does.
I see you do not lack for confidence.
Yeah, because I'm built different canonically.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
What kind of proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
You what?
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden to any one particular employer. Also, the students you rescued are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash.
That seems likely. I wasn't here at the start. Is this your first playthrough? No, I played this game back when it came out. And we did a Black Eagles run. This is my first time playing Golden Deer.
And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
I'm gonna turn you down.
Sorry, but the world's got other plans for me. I can't afford to stay here forever.
Oh, this would not be forever. You would only be enrolled for 1 year. Bear in mind that the Knights of Seros and many other powerful warriors pass through these gates. Whether you seek to someday become an officer, or simply increase your own strength, this environment will undoubtedly aid in your pursuits.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
They're not even pretending that you get a choice anymore. Okay, Nintendo.
All right, I'm in.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fódlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fódlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you.
I'm gonna make my own house. And take all of the best characters from the other 3 and put them into mine. Which is normally what I try and do with Black Eagles anyway, by playing Black Eagles and then getting Felix and, mostly Felix. But the game never lets me get Hilda, dang it.
You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
Oh no, I forgot the names! A house for students from the Adrestian Empire, many are nobility, and most of them use magic. A house for students from the Kingdom of Fargus, most value chivalry and excel at military arts. I'm sorry, Felix. One day, Felix. A house for students from the Leicester Alliance, what they lack in organization, they make up for in skill. It's gonna be really interesting to see how this goes, because I do not like Lorenz or Raphael, and I don't really want to use them all that much. So we'll see if we get some other characters that can replace whatever niche they fill, but I'll at least give them a try to see what their unique abilities are. But I am excited to try out playing as Hilda, Lysithea. I think we actually got Leonie when I played Black Eagles back in the day, didn't we? Didn't we get Leonie at some point? And I think we might have gotten Marianne, too. We might have even gotten Lysithea? I don't remember. I think there was a lot of overlap. We got a handful of Golden Deer people recruited onto our side when we played Black Eagles, I feel like. But whatever, let's go.
So you wish to join Claude's Golden Deer. Are you certain?
Yeah, I mean, I want to join Black Eagles, but I can't just, like, it's a YouTube playthrough. I gotta do a different route.
Yep, that's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Yes, it turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
Yo, what's up? I will admire your ability that I have not yet seen.
I can already tell I'm gonna learn a lot from you.
Will you now?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house, hmm?
I don't care. You decide.
Well, you'll certainly hear no objections from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
What? It's decided already? I was at least expecting a fight. Maybe some hair pulling? And as for you, my mysterious new student, I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
Is this a Redux? No. This is my second time playing the game, but it isn't a Redux because we're doing the Golden Deer route, and I've never done the Golden Deer route before. So if I was doing Black Eagles again, it would be a Redux. But I'm not, so it's a Golden Deer playthrough.
The gall of these people making decisions for you. It's enough to make one's head spin.
Me to the game developers?
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I thought is Professor Yuritsa always the teacher of your class in this game? I thought that they were all set to a specific one, because I don't understand why Yuritsa would ever be the teacher of something other than Black Eagles given his backstory.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Sorry, what mission?
Oh, did we fail to mention that? Each month, every house in the Academy is given a mission entailing some form of service to the church.
Oh, whoops, I double-clicked. Students of the Golden Deer House are now playable. Claude, why is Claude a fighter? Do fighters use bows? Yeah, they do. Okay, that makes sense. Hilda! 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 Lysithea, lover. Ignatz exists. Slyro really likes Ignatz. I don't know why. Probably because he's like the most plain character in the game, other than, what's his face? Ash from Blue Lions. And that seems like Slyro's MO. Marianne, love Marianne. You know, Leonie, she's fine, I guess.
Sorry, but do I have this right? This person just enrolled at the academy and now they have become a member of our house?
That's how enrolling at the academy works, you moron.
Yeah, that's pretty much the deal. Right, Professor Yuritsa?
Yes.
I love how you can bump into someone in the woods one night and suddenly you're living under the same roof the next. I knew we had a thing.
That is how life goes, yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the Golden Deer House, where the only rule is make your own rules. Kidding, of course. Or am I?
The point is, you're one of us now. And it's very good to have you here.
While the term's only just started, the church must really like you if they're letting you join partway through. You have to be pretty skilled to get that kind of treatment.
Well, I believe it. I mean, how many people our age can cut it as full-fledged mercenaries? I definitely see why the church was interested, and I can't wait to train together.
And I can't wait to eat together! Or work out. You want to go work out? Seriously, you need to put some muscles on that coat rack you call a body. Bulk up, like me.
Shut up!
I don't think these strange shirt buttons look is for everybody. Any more meat on those bones, and our friend here would be downright scary. Our new friend's build is perfect as is. Wouldn't you agree, Marianne?
Oh, well, I don't...
Okay, everyone just loosen up. And hey, it's not like we haven't met already, so just sit back and make yourself at home.
I would not take after Claude if I were you, new blood. Honestly, if you wish your time here to be fruitful, you would do well to follow my lead.
I think Professor Yuritsa wants to say something.
Professor Yuritsa wanting to speak? Unlikely.
Remember your mission?
Every word, Professor. We are to crush what remains of the Iron King's thieves who attacked our camp.
And with their boss Costas out of the picture, the runts that are left should be easy pickings.
They can't be anything too special if we're getting them as homework.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Professor... Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, so that whole Yuritsa up and vanishing thing, best you just get used to it.
Well, I, for one, am excited to show off my skills by beating up on some bandits.
I don't suppose I could be excused, or...
We're all in this together, Marianne. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Besides, the newbie here already sent them packing once, so this should be easy peasy.
So long as I'm here, this will all work out just fine.
Yeah, I'm a gamer.
Are you sure? That's a relief.
Anyway, we're all participating in this mission. Church's rules. I didn't make them, so the only thing we can do is work together. And we're gonna lean pretty heavy on our mercenary buddy here. Hope that's okay.
Yo, absolutely. I'm firing off a quip.
Hey, lean all you want. Just make sure I get the credit at the end.
Easiest quip of my life. Oh my goodness, 2 whole weeks.
There you are, Yuritsa. I have word from the knights.
It is time?
Yes. The bandits have fled north into the canyon bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges. I trust you will keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't. You there. It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
About time we saw some action.
Lost sight of them?
A shame to admit it, but yes. It's possible someone magicked the bandits away.
Magicked is a word now?
But why go to that kind of trouble for a handful of highwaymen scum?
So be it. We'll follow the blood scent.
Oh, dude, that's like my 4th favorite scent.
Right, of course. We'll follow... Wait, what?
We're leaving. Everyone, follow me.
Little did the Golden Deer class know that Yuritsa is part bloodhound.
Hey, Professor Yuritsa, are you... And the way he goes. Guess we better get after him. We're still on a mission, after all.
Pathetic.
Slow down, Professor. You're making it hard for us to... Oh. Well, this is something.
What happened to all these people?
Dead by my hand.
What, dead by your hand and then they evaporated?
Are these the bandits we have been chasing?
Who knows? It's not like you can tell they're bandits just from looking at them.
Well, Professor, are they the villains we're searching for?
Most likely. I caught them trying to escape to that fortress.
Okay, does it have to be so dark and spooky?
It must be their hideout if they were trying to shelter there.
Then let's quit standing around and seize the place. Might even find some nice gear in the process.
I concur. As nobles, we would be remiss to let the people suffer at the hands of these rapscallions 1 minute longer.
So you want to go in there? Yeah, you know what? I think I'll stay here and make sure the outside is safe. Right, Marianne? You with me?
Of course. We don't belong in a dangerous place like that.
Yo, I want to get up in there.
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out an entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
Yeah! Let me at 'em! I'll crack those guys like walnuts!
It seems like opinions are split. But the thing is, we're still on a mission. And that means we leave the decision-making to Professor Yuritsa.
And I say, enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find.
But...
There's no cause for concern. I see no signs of life. There can't be more than a handful. Or none at all.
I'd be happy with the none option.
My grandpa told me empty forts have ghosts in them.
Okay.
Ghosts? I mean, how childish. Everyone knows there's no such thing. We're hunting bandits, not banshees. So can we please just get this over with?
Lysithea, don't tell me that you're... You know what? Probably better not to ask.
You folks must be pretty confident considering how much you're horsing around. Just be careful some brute doesn't take you by surprise.
Yeah, we'll just need to watch each other's backs. Eyes peeled, everyone.